What's up, everybody? Chris Neal Disco back on the channel after being gone for a while. No excuses, just take some content now. I'm out here at Trailer Tours Park. I'm going to play the back nine with the P Model S only. It is ProFlex plastic. It's a putter from Prodigy disc, premium plastic. Really liking this disc. It's actually in my bag, so I'm going to throw the back nine. See how close to par we can get. So hole 10, 475 foot par 4. This is my first shot of the day. I've not warmed up. That was extremely shorter than I was expecting. Yeah, I haven't put a lot on lately. I've kind of got into this little habit over the past 6-8 months or so where all I do is come out and play around during lunch. I get an hour for lunch, so I just come out and play around, and I haven't been doing field work or anything like that. And usually when I was doing my field work, things of that nature, is when I try new stuff and put videos on and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm getting back on schedule. It's not 120 degrees out here either. That's really helping. It's been a terrible summer for getting out. So yeah, hopefully y'all get to see me a little more now that we're getting past the hot weather. Okay, hole 11, 405 feet. Go straight through this gap, up there past the pole, through another gap up there. I don't have the distance with this to get there, obviously. So I think I'm just going to throw through this gap and get out there in the middle somewhere and try to make a good upshot. Yeah, it looks like that shot went about 250. So I got about a 150 foot upshot. If I execute it, I should be able to get the birdie on this one. Looks like a birdie. Okay, hole 12, 320 feet. The turnover shot, it goes down. There's some trees down there. You go to the right of those, and it's set kind of on the bank. So if you go too far, you can end up over the bank OB in a creek. I'm obviously not getting there with this, but that comes into play on the upshot today instead of your drive like normal. A little bit of a headwind. We'll kind of throw it flat up at that tree on the left and you have to turn and go in. The thing about the P Model S is it's stable to overstable. It's not quite as overstable as a PA2 or definitely not like a PX3. But if you put it on a hyzer, it's going to finish out left. It's hard to get it to turn over. So I'm not sure what a headwind to do to it because normally I wouldn't throw it on a shot like this. So learning experience. I didn't get the height I needed, but I'll still be able to get a 3, which is best case scenario with the putter for me on this hole anyway. I go the hyzer through this gap right here. Pretty risky because if I saw it off a little or go a little long, I'm going to hit one of them trees. I'm going straight down the middle, so I got a low ceiling here on the straight shot, or I can go turn over, a little flex. I don't like the angle for a forehand putter because I got to get my forehand putters up kind of high and it's below ceiling. So I'm going to try just a little touch turnover to see if I can get the hyzer back and get me a putt. The key is to not hit this tree right here. So I can just get right below it. I think I can hit that little gap in between those limbs. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's a small gap there I want to try to hit. That was about that much too high. All right, hole 13, 240-foot island shot. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I show this hole a lot. This is usually one that I try to go for an ace on. Basically, just want to hyzer around that tree with this disc. Forehand, you can go to the left, but P Model S, I'm still going to high hyzer and let it kind of crash in towards the basket. Hopefully get a birdie to get myself back on track. Parked. Pretty much parked. Puts me at one down. I was kind of hoping to finish even. So I think that's a possibility again. Hole 14, 300 feet. My normal play, straight up the gut with something that can flex out. Putter, I need to get some height and distance. I'm just gonna go to the right here on a hyzer. That's kind of what I call the beginner play there, because that used to be the only route that I took until I started feeling comfortable hitting this gap. That was absolutely terrible. No height, form was way off. Okay, hole 15, 280-foot island shot. This is the one I'm kind of expecting a 4 on, just because you need about 250, 260 to clear the road. I mean, I know I can get there, but just in my head, I'm thinking, you know, maybe I won't. You know, simply get over the road, not drop something. Take my 3 and go on. Hole 16, 290 feet. It's an island shot as well, sorta. You gotta make it over the road. That shouldn't come into play. It never does unless you're trying to get super aggressive and hit this tree on the right, or you hit one of the trees in the gap and it kicks back. Let's go put it on a little ante. Just let it float and get past them trees. Pitch up, putt out for 3. Hole 17, 325-foot par 3. You got these trees left that kind of prevent a real wide forehand. You got something overstable you can flex through. P Model S shot. I don't even know. First off, I don't even know why I'm explaining these holes like I've got my full bag. P Model S. I'm just gonna go for the gap on the right side. Every one of these holes, I realize that I get up on the tee box and I explain to you guys all the different line options that you have. Which if I was just playing the course normal, that might be some fun information to hear, but throwing my overstable P Model S, there's really one option: flex shot or hyzer. I guess two options. So okay, hole 18, 305 foot. Straight ahead, just some trees guarding it. We'll be left on the road, so as long as I keep it safe, then I should be able to get a three. 305 feet. I may put some more into this, just see how close I can get. All right, there it is. The back nine at Trailer Chairs Park with a P Model S in ProFlex plastic. Great throwing putter. It's in my bag. I suggest you at least try this out. Go to prodigydisc.com, pick you one up, or your local retailer. If you have any trouble finding it, just look me up on Instagram or Facebook, shoot me a message. I got a few of them. We could probably work something out. But thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe. And until then, go out and have fun throwing your discs.